Most creative ice cream rolls you must see. Ice cream is a sweetened frozen food, typically eaten as a snack or a dessert. It may be made from dairy milk or cream and is flavored with a sweetener, either sugar or an alternative, and any spice such as cocoa or vanilla. It can also be made by whisking a flavored cream base and liquid nitrogen together. Colorings are usually added, in addition to stabilizers. The mixture is stirred to incorporate air spaces and cooled below the freezing point of water to prevent detectable ice crystals from forming. The result is a smooth, semi-solid form that is solid at very low temperatures, below 2 degrees Celsius or 35 degrees Fahrenheit. It becomes more malleable as its temperature increases. The meaning of the name ice cream varies from one country to another. Terms such as frozen custard, frozen yogurt, sorbet, gelato, and others are used to distinguish different varieties and styles. In some countries, such as the United States, ice cream applies only to a specific variety, and most governments regulate the commercial use of the various term according to its relative quantities of the main ingredient, notably the amount of cream. Products that do not meet the criteria to be called ice cream are sometimes labeled frozen dairy dessert instead. In other countries, such as Italy and Argentina, one word is used for all variants. Ice cream can also be made from dairy alternatives, such as goat's or sheep's milk or milk substitutes, like soy, cashew, coconut, almond milk, or tofu. Those are available to those who are lactose intolerant, allergic to dairy protein, or are vegan. Ice cream may be served in dishes for eating with a spoon or licked from edible cones. Ice cream may be served with other desserts, such as apple pie, or as an ingredient in ice cream floats, sundaes, milkshakes, ice cream cakes, and even baked items, such as baked Alaska. Thai rolled ice cream, also known as stir-fried ice cream, is a global phenomenon of ice cream delight. This unique style of ice cream is not pulled from frozen buckets by the scoop. Instead, its liquid base is poured onto a frozen pan, and then chopped, mixed, and spread, and rolled right in front of you. The ice cream is your regular ice cream. It's just presented in a different way. It's made fresh right in front of you. They take the ice cream in the liquid form, get the mixtures all right, add some flavoring if the customer wants it, and then pour the ice cream mix over a freezing stainless steel plate and make it fresh right in front of you. It is the freshest form of ice cream that you can get because everything is made right in front of you and everything is made to order. The nickname for a Thai rolled ice cream is actually stir-fried ice cream. It's exactly the same as a stir-fry, but instead of using a very hot surface like a wok, you're using a very cold surface. And then you're basically stir-frying the ice cream by churning it with your hands using metal knives. Once it's solidified as ice cream, you flatten it onto the pan. Then you use the knives. They look like paint scrapers, to scrape the ice cream off. When you scrape the ice cream off, it rolls nicely into little rolls. You put those rolls in a cup, top it, and eat it with a spoon. It's a little bit different from traditional ice cream because it doesn't come in a cone. It comes in a cup that you eat with a spoon. With this type of ice cream, you spread it out as flat as it can be. Once it's flattened, it freezes over into solid ice cream in just seconds. Using the paint scraping knives to scrape over and over, then it becomes into rolls, and you get a nice and very creamy ice cream for sure. This texture ice cream is different because when you're making the rolled ice cream, initially it's a lot harder or firm than traditional ice cream. It feels like when you're sticking your spoon into it, it's not as creamy. But as soon as the ice cream is exposed to some form of heat, like inside your mouth, then it immediately liquefies and turns into this really creamy texture. so it's kind of deceiving at first. And it's a lot creamier than the traditional scoop ice cream that you would find at any other scoop shop. Because this type of ice cream is so new, it's hard to pinpoint where this rolled ice cream's origins are. There are suspicions that because it is called Thai rolled ice cream is because that is where it became popularized, in the Thai street markets, and then it spread all over Southeast Asia. Stir-fried ice cream, also known as rolled ice cream, is a sweetened frozen dessert. It is made using milk, cream, and sugars, as well as other added ingredients to increase the flavor. The liquid mixture is stirred to incorporate air spaces on an ice pan and simultaneously cooled to -20 degrees Celsius. Once the rolling process is complete, the result is rolls of smooth, semi-solid ice cream or gelato. The rolls are placed in a vertical position in an ice cream cup, topped off with various toppings and decorations, and eaten with a spoon. It is believed that this frozen dessert originated in Thailand under the name Thai rolled ice cream or stir-fried ice cream. By 2015, the United States picked up on the trend, and the dessert is now known there as rolled ice cream or ice cream rolls. Beginning in Thailand in 2009 as a popular street food, this dessert spread into neighboring countries and became a popular style of ice cream by 2012. Customers began to record the process of the rolled or stir-fried ice cream, or gelato, being made and would put it on the internet. These videos became popular and other countries started to pick up on the trend. This dessert is popular among children and adults. Customers have noticed that lines can take over an hour to order in large metropolitan areas such as New York City and Boston. The product is made with a milk base combined with various fresh ingredients and different toppings served alongside this dessert. The main ingredients include the liquid base, which is commonly milk or soy milk, and comes in generic flavors such as vanilla, chocolate, coffee, and strawberry. The base flavor could be left as is, or extra ingredients can be added, such as fruit, cookies, chocolate, and brownies. These ingredients plus extract powder or syrups are used to create the flavor. My personal favorite flavor of rolled ice cream is the cookies and cream flavor. It starts off with vanilla ice cream. Then the ice cream artist takes some Oreos and chops them up into the vanilla ice cream. Once the ice cream is hardened, they roll the ice cream into the rolls that are famously known. Then, on top, the artist usually adds more Oreos, a chocolate glaze, as well as some whipped cream and cookie bits. It is so delicious. The process to create stir-fried ice cream takes an average of 2 minutes. If the lines are over an hour long in large metropolitan areas like New York and Boston, that right there shows how popular this dessert really is. The flavored milk-based liquid is poured onto the ice pan, a freezing cold stainless steel surface that is chilled by a refrigeration unit, where it is chopped and manipulated until the liquid becomes a cream. Other required ingredients are added, and the mixture is chopped and probed until a creamy texture has formed. The mixture is spread in a thin layer across the pan. Then, starting on one side, the ice cream or gelato is rolled into its cylinder shape with the use of a spatula. The rolls are placed in an ice cream cup and decorated with any desired toppings. You have seen throughout this video the process that it takes for this ice cream to be created. It looks pretty simple, but honestly, you have to have a lot of patience and a lot of arm strength to do this. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Observe how thin they are making the ice cream. Now they're gonna roll it. First, they make the sections so that each roll is approximately the same width. And there it goes. You have to have a lot of patience to work in this profession. If the roll were to break, they would have to start all over.